Hey, I'm Dill.
And I'm Will. Today we're making a tier list with Ryan!
Yeah. Today we're finding out who's a good Santa,
a bad Santa,
a Grinch,
and Mrs. Claus.
Ooh.
So let's get right into the action.
Yeah, so,
All right, so first we have
I can't even see what that is.
Lolly.
Oh, okay. Kian looking all snuggly and cuddly.
He posted that on the day of the K&J merch. Can you believe merch drop?
Ian has a lot of a bad Santa energy for me, in my opinion. Like, just off the bat, he is a little bit, I think he loves the holidays, but he could be a little bit silly with the hijinks.
He also likes to f with people.
He does like to
So
Yes,
I
he
think
does.
he would give people that are good coal.
Yes. He would give them
just
Kohl's, the store.
Oh.
No shade, but a little bit
No
of shade.
shade,
entire
but
thing.
no
You ever
higher
see
there.
the prices that they make their prices like $50 for little trinkets? I'm not happy with Kohl's.
I'm not
He
happy
doesn't
with
like
goals
Kohl's.
right now.
I think Kian gives me bad Santa energy, but because he wants to be bad Santa, he doesn't want to be a good Santa.
Would that
Yeah.
make him a Grinch?
No, because he'll still give things. He still decorates for the holidays.
Yeah, oh yeah, he does have lights up at his
Yeah,
house.
he
A
does-
tree.
he
He has
is-
a beautiful tree.
He is
tree.
festive, and the lights are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still a Santa,
Yeah.
but he's a bad Santa.
Okay.
All right, this next one is really wild card to me.
Very much so wild.
Because Jake is a nice dude.
He's super nice, but he's super interesting.
Yeah.
And once again, Jake, I think you would get a present from Jake,
Yeah.
but when you open that present, you might be cursed.
Jeffrey
Or-
Dahmer glasses or some
or
shit.
fart box. Like
Right.
you open
Oh.
it up and it's just a fucking aura of fart.
I mean, you're still getting a gift,
Yeah.
essentially. I'm sure he'd wrap it really well. But I mean, I hate to start off with back-to-back bad Santas, but
Yeah.
you know.
He's not gonna be a good Santa. He'd be bored.
Yeah.
He gets bored easy as f. He'd
Yeah.
be too bored.
I
Just
think so, too.
I cannot picture him being like, here you go.
Yeah. I think he'd be like, this is too many PS5s, and then he'd start wrapping
Yeah.
weird stuff like avocados and stuff. He'd just
Unless
start giving
the gift was a good video edit,
True, he's very good at that.
then I think it's gonna be a bad gift.
But that's a rare gift to give, a video.
Yeah.
And so I agree. I think
Wrong bad Santa vibes.
I think we're going. I was gonna say
Ahead.
I think ahead here.
Yeah,
Okay, well
I
if
think
it
so
would-
too.
There we go.
Because Kian's still festive.
Super festive, and
Yeah.
maybe Jake's look in this photo. Jake is wearing red, so
Also festive.
and we'll give it a lot of black. Next up, we have Kevin Lang.
He-
All right.
He's a little ball of joy.
I think so too. I think Kevin. This is my opinion.
This is
Tell
good.
me if I'm
I
wrong.
want
Tell
your
me if I'm
opinion
wrong.
here. Yeah.
I think Kevin's gonna be really. I think he's gonna be a good Santa. I think he's fresh. You know, fresh American citizen, just super into the holidays and
Yes.
wants to be like family oriented. And
Have you
Yes.
seen a Christmas tree up?
oh, I haven't been to his house yet.
I have not
I
been
haven't
there
seen.
enough to see one.
I haven't
but
seen a story of a Christmas
I
tree.
will say though,
True.
I was invited. We were invited over for Christmas Day for Christmas
Oh,
Day. For Christmas Day meal,
that's
which
very
to me,
Santa-like.
that's very
Oh,
Santa-like.
wow, my mom's doing Christmas Day meals.
She would be a great Santa.
Maybe they collab.
That's what I'm saying.
Do we all go to Kevin's house?
I was told that there's going to be finger food for 8 hours rotated.
Holy shit.
I said, look, I might be coming in and out. You know. I think it's obvious here that Kevin's a good Santa.
Kevin's a good Santa.
I would say so.
And we don't have to do a great Santa tier, but he would be in it. But right
Yeah,
now,
I
he's
think
going to
so
be the
too.
leader. Whoever's on the left is the leader of that
Yeah.
division. He's the leader of the good Santas.
wow.
Next up is someone that could contest.
This is a big one.
This
is huge.
This is Brian.
This is huge.
If you know Brian,
Brian's festive as
he's festive and he also is busy as fuck, which Santa is also
Now, I
busy
will
as
say,
fuck.
he gives me Santa vibes, but you know, he gives me a little Mrs. Claus vibes.
Oh!
Brian would admit, I think, that he would almost rather be a Mrs. Claus. Than, I mean, we could have a couple of Mrs. Claus here.
Yeah, this is actually a
But if
good
I'm
point.
going by energy, yes, Brian, good Santa, he is. Like, he's got good energy in general.
Which Mrs. Claus has good energy.
But Mrs. Claus also, right, keeps Santa in line a little bit, as every good
Yeah,
woman does.
yeah.
I almost see Brian messing with Mrs. Claus a little bit. Not in that way.
I do think Brian, to me, is too busy to be Santa.
I could see that
Okay,
too. Yeah, he's got
okay.
a lot going on. He's never home.
When I lived with him,
Yeah.
never home.
No.
Dylan lived there more
Yeah,
than Brian.
I agree. I saw you more than Brian.
I should have had a room.
As we speak, right, Brian's there.
And Brian's not here now.
He's gone for 13 days.
He's Mrs. Claus because you don't see Mrs. Claus
That's
much.
true.
You do
It's
not
true.
see
She's
Mrs.
a
Claus
mystery,
much.
and
She's-
Brian is as well.
Brian, you are a mystery.
Mystery Claus.
Mystery Claus.
He's his own tier at this
we should
point.
we should make
Yeah,
that
there
the
you
green
go.
one. Mystery Claus.
You know what, Brian? You get your own tier
Yeah.
because we don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. We don't know where you're at or what you're doing ever.
Who's up next here?
We got David Alvarez. And as we know, he's fucking popping.
Well, I have a rebuttal. He is popping, but did you not receive one of the weirder gifts?
I was just about to say that.
at our white elephant from Sir David.
What did he give?
Oh, please explain what he gave you.
So he gave me one of those ring games where it's like,
Oh, I remember this.
you know
gift.
that?
Just
you know
get
that?
ready here.
Gave me that. He gave me, it's a White Claw type of thing. I shotgunned it. Sexy lingerie that said bad bitch and a butt plug.
Okay, well that's giving me bad Santa vibes.
So
I'm going bad
I
Santa.
think that's, we don't have to say anything else.
And
Thanks.
he also looked at me in the eye, and he said, it's over $25.
$25. I spent fucking $80.
I spent $81.
Yeah, what the hell?
And you know who got my $81 gift? David.
David, bro, dude.
You know, I'd even leave with a gift. I ended up giving everything to Taylor because I had blankets and
Yeah, there was
candles.
Guess what? There were a lot of blankets. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that. Speaking of blankets, here's a wet blanket. We have
We have Danny.
Danny.
Danny's great, but dude, I'm not gonna lie, he could be a Grinch.
Well, I'll tell you, money-wise, I could see him being a little.
He's a
Grinch
little-
too,
yeah,
in
wow.
a sense. But how is his spirit?
He has a Christmas tree, but
Okay,
I
but
was.
is it just for stream?
Listen. I was the one that brought up Christmas trees, and it was a streaming idea
Yeah.
that he did. Technically, it's not festive.
Okay, it's a fabricated.
It's a
Spirit.
It's a copy, if you will.
I understand, a little bit of a
It is
copy.
a little bit of a copy.
It's
Yeah.
a
Okay.
little bit of a copy.
I almost understand the Grinch thing a little bit.
I'm trying to think of what is festive about him.
Let's talk about what's not festive.
Yeah, what's
about
not festive? Is the dude?
If
is
we
there
buy-
more?
if we-
Is there more that outweighs the good with the bad with him?
Let's just say this. If we were to go to a gas station and he bought me or Will a Gatorade, he would want that Venmo right away.
All right, I'm gonna put Danny in Grinch because I know the amount of subs he has every month. All right, we should just move on to who?
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
Our boy. Our boy Chris Knight. And let me give you the reason why
I
think
honestly
Christian.
agree with this take.
Christian is Mrs. Claus because Christian's good at keeping people in line.
Yes.
He's also good at feeding people, which
That is
Santa
true.
needs food.
Unbelievable.
That is true.
Good-
That
W
is
take.
Yeah, great cook.
W take. Great host.
He very caring, thinks about people first.
Dude,
He's
I agree
Mrs.
with
Claus.
I agree with everything you're
Mrs.
saying.
Claus.
Honestly,
Chris
fucking
Claus.
W.
I have a couple other Mrs. Claus ideas that might surprise you later, but I agree. I think that's a great take.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we got Devontae.
Wow, Devontae is literally could go anywhere.
'Cause
Let me
I
think.
feel like
he's not a
Devon-
Grinch though.
No, he's not a
definitely not a
Grinch. He's not a Mrs. Claus. He could be a mystery Claus, which I'm so happy we added that because I don't know about him, but I have a little holiday spirit from Devontae.
He's a family guy as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
I would
family.
say so.
I don't think Devontae could live with giving people bad gifts.
I agree.
I
He would
think
get
so
too
too.
much guilt from it.
Yeah, I think it would bug him.
I think he has the best intentions possible. Sometimes execution lacks.
That's fine. We
but
all lack a
that's
little.
Yeah.
That's okay because his intentions are really good. I think.
And we have to remember the elves are wrapping the gifts.
I agree. I think that he might act like a bad Santa, but deep down, he's a good
Yeah,
Santa.
he's
I
a
think
good
so,
guy.
too.
He's
yeah.
a good
think so,
Santa.
too.
Not as good as Kevin, though. We'll say that.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, no, Kevin's
Kevin's gonna be hard to beat. Jason Derulo, aka JC Caleb.
He did just give out a lot of gifts to you guys, although unfortunately it turned out unfair to you in my opinion. But he did spend
Yeah.
a lot of money.
I got a TV,
I-
but Dill ended up with a TV because of that.
That is true.
Right.
But I will say this: out of the duo, JC's in good.
I agree.
Arguably in front of Kevin.
He's very generous, but JC's humble.
I believe JC's ahead of Kevin just because when JC makes money, he does not sit on it. He doesn't save it. He doesn't.
It always goes back to the
It goes to
drinker.
content, which is for the fans,
Yes.
or he gives his boys shit, surprises us with let's go drinking, pays for the tab,
Or
let's
the-
go here, the
yeah.
rodeo shit.
The dinner.
He's a good Santa.
Dude,
How about that?
There's no way he
You can't be a bad Santa. That was like a year and a half ago with him and Brian.
Yeah. Savage.
Another roommate.
Yeah, there's half the roommates are here.
Savage again is a guy that's family oriented.
Yeah.
He does like Christmas. He's
I
a
could see
good
that.
guy. but
Great intent.
Would he be
Oh.
out on Christmas night?
Could
Would he
he
be getting drunk with
Could-
Mrs.
How about
Claus?
this? I think this could be a case for mystery Claus.
Yes.
Because it could be 9 p.m. You might be like, you know what, guys? Let's go Christmas caroling. Let's go grab Savage. What club could he be at?
And he usually doesn't even post where he's at. It's just
Right.
like lights,
Very
Yeah.
mysterious.
bottles.
Very mysterious.
I think Mystery Claus. He's a good guy, just like Brian, but we just don't know what
Mystery
the fuck
Claus,
he's
and
doing.
he'll
on
be
Christmas.
drinking mystery flavored Claus. Okay, I'll put him right there.
Thomas.
Wow,
John of all the Johns.
Can we just say, what a guy?
what a guy.
What a great guy.
But can I say something else?
Oh, here we go.
What a Mrs. Claus. Cause think about it. When great host energy, right? I think he would be so prepared that you would have themed cups. You would have themed plates.
Yes, you're doing good.
You would have your own initials on everything. I think that's more Mrs. Claus. Santa at least is like, okay, I bought these things. Elves, you do it.
He's
you
a
do
good
it.
helper.
Right.
Yeah,
but I think he
100%.
would be even in front of Christian because I do believe as he would be so prepared.
Those two together.
Oh my goodness. It would be the tag team of the century. It would be the best Christmas. Well, okay. All right. That's what I meant it as.
Yeah.
All right. We have Rec Daniel up next here.
Okay,
This is tough.
Listen,
I'm not gonna say Grinch.
Another roommate.
he can't be a Grinch. He
He's not a
really
Grinch.
does care about other people, and he
Yeah.
is a good guy.
Yeah.
But Rec is he would be a bad Santa.
I do think bad Santa as
'Cause
well.
he's not gonna get the gifts out. He will say he will because
Yeah.
he wants to.
Yeah.
He'll be like,
His intentions
boys,
are there.
I got you. I'll be Santa this year. I'll give out
Yeah.
all the presents. Comes to the day of, he's like, oh my God, I'm supposed to film for K&J. I'm supposed to help Dylan Will. I'm supposed to help.
I'm thinking bad Santa vibes
bad
here.
Santa.
I think so
definitely.
too.
So the intentions are good Santa, but the execution can be a little bad Santa. I still think Keaton's the least bad Santa right now.
I agree.
I really,
100% agree.
it's close to good to be honest, because his house is so
Unbelievably
It's unbelievably
festive. In the white
held-
elephant party.
Oh my God, he
and-
hosted it
Oh,
beautifully.
man, I'll tell you what.
So much-
I know that the viewers might disagree, but he was so festive. It was
He was,
unbelievable.
great.
It was-
And
he had fake snow. It was
lined up.
unbelievable.
He was
Finger
post,
foods.
dude. He might have to get moved up. He was postmating shit that wasn't there.
Yeah.
While the party was going on and putting it on
the
like
viewers
priority.
would expect us to say bad Santa, but I almost think because of that, what he put on, it's a good Santa.
And remember his last little speech. He
I-
just explained how happy he
Whoa,
was.
hold
Everyone
on,
was
there's no
there.
discrepancy.
What?
Do you wanna
I
move
might
on?
have a trade.
Okay.
I might have a trade.
Are you thinking Devontae?
I'm thinking Devontae for Kean.
Because then Devontae would be the
least
least
bad
war-
Santa.
Yeah.
I like that trade a
okay.
lot.
Yeah.
What are we thinking about Reggie?
This could be a mystery one because Reggie is a good ass dude.
Good dude.
But he enjoys to with people.
He's always got something up his sleeve.
He could
Yes.
not just give out. There is
a
literally
catch.
no way,
Yeah.
dude. He's in between bad Santa and mystery for me.
I don't know what goes on in Kansas for Christmas. I'm sure it happens, right? But I don't know. I've never been there.
It
Really.
was.
I
It
haven't
did
been
have
to Kansas.
snow in November.
Mystery Santa, because his heart is fine, but he's definitely, no one knows where it's at.
I agree. I actually love that we added this category because I don't know where we would put Brian, Savage, or Reggie.
I'm really happy with these three in Mystery Claus.
Speaking of no idea where this person is,
Right, where could they be?
Anderson Webb.
There you go.
Here's my reason for good Santa here. He will answer your phone call most of the time. And if you need help with anything video wise, thumbnail wise, he's gonna give you his best opinion because he cares truly.
He does give really good advice.
But is that all he talks about?
He was like living here for like 2 months and had a bad couple days randomly. A little $25 Chipotle gift card to put in my room. And I was like, you know
Damn.
Wow.
what? That's a good Santa
Also,
move.
you know what I
That's
realized?
a good Santa move.
That is.
Santa brings people together. What did Andy do when we
That
were
is
working out every
true.
day?
He's definitely
He
like
brings
a giver. He's
he
quiet
brings
about it.
people together. He doesn't like do it flashy. He doesn't
yeah.
show
Right.
off. He
About it.
genuinely wants everyone to do well.
Yeah.
And,
I totally
yeah.
agree.
No one would ever know he got me a gift card unless I just said it.
Damn,
Say
I miss
that,
Andy.
I'm saying, his room is there. Andy, if you're watching this, your room is ready. It's full of shit, I'm gonna be honest. But
Oh, okay. This one, I'm not gonna lie.
Harrison Webb, his brother, Anderson's
I'm
brother.
not gonna lie. This could be a Mrs. Claus for me.
Ooh, I see. I get
Because
it.
Harrison would
the
be
chef.
cooking for the elves and Santa.
I get it.
Absolutely.
The breakfast, the lunch,
I actually don't
dinner,
want to
the
think about it
snacks.
because I'm hungry and
Shit.
what he makes is like it's 5-star worthy.
I'm Mrs. Claus 100%. I
Now-
can't even think of a different category for him. It is Mondo, guys. And I do love Mondo. I think Mondo is amazing. He's a great
Works hard.
person, great
Hard
heart.
worker.
But he is all over the place.
And will
with
he show up to
responsibilities.
Christmas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with responsibilities,
He
he,
might miss it.
is
A little
everywhere.
bit, yeah. I think he could use a little planner.
And
right?
if you haven't seen Rec's new film, he even bailed on Rec
For the
day
50th
of.
time.
the YouTube
Day
channel's
of.
name was Rec Not Mondo.
Yeah.
I think he might have to go into the bad Santa region.
I think behind
I-
Devontae.
because he does have a good heart
Yeah.
as well.
There's
Yeah.
just some discrepancies.
Crawford.
Big Croft Daddy.
The sweet, sweet Canadian
Do
of the
Canadians
group.
celebrate Christmas? That's a real question.
I think so.
I believe Crawford does.
As me and Will know, we have been down pretty bad before. Crawford has let us stay on his couch multiple times.
He's taken me on trips, took me to EDC for free stay, free ticket, free food. When I think about it, he's never done me wrong.
Yeah,
He's
same.
never
You want that out of a Santa. You
Yeah.
want to be
Yeah.
able to respect your Santa.
And
you
if
know?
he thinks he's done something wrong, he immediately
Yeah,
apologizes.
Put him like above above Anderson.
Yeah, I think
like
he's
that.
right behind Kevin.
I like that.
I'm so
I like
far.
that.
I'm like unbelievably happy with where this is going.
Yeah.
I fucking
And now
agree.
this is where it gets juicy.
You live with him. You start. You're his best friend. okay?
I've known Will for a very long time. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Let's go.
Good Santa. Reasons why. Loyal human being. He'll do anything to make sure that whatever it is that needs to be done will get done.
Man spent a good amount of money on that white elephant, and it was a solid gift. That's great Santa
is
energy.
true.
The people who took that seriously would make good Santas
I think he's good Santa.
for sure. Easy.
Having
Now
everyday
on to
conversations.
Dill.
Ooh.
Dill is what I would like to say a sweet, cuddly person with a. He's just tall as. But he's
Yeah.
a sweet, loving
Very
person.
Santa, that's a good thing.
Thinks of everybody before himself. He's a very caring person. He's strong. He can carry gifts. He's
Big because the
yeah,
sack
yeah.
is.
He
that's a
has an
big
arm
sack.
on him,
Yes.
so we know he doesn't even have to go down the chimney. He
could
can
throw
just
him.
chuck it.
Yeah. Now my thing is, it's right in this range. I think I'd put him either right behind
think
Kevin,
behind Kevin,
but I agree. There's a little gap though between you and Cry. I still think you got it as a
Yeah,
Santa.
I think he's right behind Kev.
Thank you, guys.
All right, now on to Ryan motherfucking Abe. Ryan Abe, behind the scenes, helps Dylan Will in Will's World and all the other boys more than anyone could ever guess.
100%.
Whether it's a thumbnail every single week, title every single post.
I mean,
he's like a lifeline call for the Dylan Will channel. So
Yeah.
for
I like
me,
that. I
automatically good Santa. If he has weed,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got us.
Oh,
If we
yeah,
have weed, we got him.
smoking weed over
We're
here.
a very communal.
Yeah,
group.
we're over here. He also brought a very expensive gift, not only this year but last year.
Thank you.
Also, a very selfless person,
Mm-hmm.
always thinking of others. Also, a realist, because you know when you're making that list, naughty or nice,
Gotta check it twice,
You gotta check it twice. You gotta be a realist about it. So I would
Appreciate
say
that.
in front of me, right.
I would say with Kevin, him
Yeah.
and Kevin,
Wow.
it'd be a rock paper scissors.
No, I'm
Literally.
down to put. He has that Santa voice, so he's very.
Okay, yeah.
I think this looks really
And
good.
honestly,
Damn,
to
that's the
have more good Santas in the Camboys than bad is very good.
And
as
there's
well.
one Grinch, and there's only one Grinch in real life, so this makes sense.
Who knows? Maybe Danny will change.
This is a great list.
This is a great list. I hope you guys agree. If you guys think we should put people in different areas, let us know where
Yeah.
they deserve
Comment
to
down
be.
Who did we mess up on?
And if there's someone that should have been a Grinch that wasn't, let us know.
Yeah, I want to
In
find
the
out.
comments down below.
There probably is. There's probably somebody, but we'll
and
love
like
it.
leave the reason so we know, so we
Yeah.
can be like, oh, that's legit.
I'll
In
be
the
reading.
comment down
But
below.
we'll see you guys on Tuesday.